here's a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and it had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, man, forget it, yo, home to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, home, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air.
Good morning, Dons. I'm Kiana Schleman.
And I'm Rachel Sellner.
Welcome back to another week of CCTV.
Seniors, don't forget our stretch photo is today at 9:15, so bring your smiles.
Now let's throw it off to our news team to hear about homecoming dress code.
Okay, Miss P, we have a problem.
Well, Jack, what's your problem?
So I don't know who to take to homecoming.
What?
They already bought their dresses, and they don't really want to return them. But I'm not quite sure if they're in compliance with dress code.
Okay, I can help you with that.
Miss P, we have an emergency. I have 5 potential dates for homecoming, and I don't know which one to take.
That's crazy. Jack's having the same problem. Maybe I can help you both.
My first option is Mila Kunis.
Oh,
so
she's
I
gorgeous.
loved her in that 70s show.
Right.
Great job.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
So I'm going to say no for Mila because while her length is perfect, she's got a cutout in the chest area and no cutouts on dresses.
My first option is Adam Levine, and he's
Adam.
really cute.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's super
what do you
cute.
think? What do you think of that?
You know, for the guys this year, we're requiring that they have dress pants, a dress shirt tucked in, and dress shoes. And it looks like Adam has none of those. So he can't come. I'm sorry, Julia.
It's fine.
Okay, option number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Friends is my favorite show.
Got it. Love it.
Jennifer Aniston, gorgeous, just
Yes.
great girl. What do you think?
Oh, Jennifer, Rachel. Rachel can absolutely come to homecoming. Yes, it looks like her dress is an appropriate length. She's totally covered up and looks beautiful.
Zac Efron, and I'm
Okay.
really hopeful about that one.
So Zac Efron looks good. He's in a dress shirt. He's in dress pants. Ties are optional, so it looks like he might be ditching it in this case. Just make sure he's wearing a belt and keeps his shirt tucked in. So you've got to wear pants, you've got to wear a dress shirt and dress shoes.
Taylor Swift.
T-Swift.
I think she's great. What do you think?
Taylor looks great in this dress, and here's why. Now, the length may be iffy. It should be 5 inches above the knee, so she might be okay here. And even though she has some sheer in the dress, it's above a sweetheart neckline, so she looks great. You can bring Taylor.
Ryan Gosling. I'm feeling really good about this.
Ryan Gosling can definitely come to homecoming. I would love to meet him.
Yes.
Yes, and in this, he looks perfect. He's got a dress shirt, belt, tucked in, good shoes. So these two are good to go. Hey, Dons, make sure you buy your tickets to homecoming. We would love to see all of you there. It's going to be a great time. Just remember to be in compliance with the dress code, and you can find all of those guidelines on our school website. There's a nice PowerPoint that shows you all of our expectations for male and female appropriate dress for the dance, and that includes your off-campus dates, seniors. So have a fun and safe homecoming. We hope to see you there.
Thanks, guys. Hope we see you all at the dance.
Freshman year elections are today. Don't forget to vote for your class officers.
Also, senior overnighters tomorrow. Get ready to pull an all-nighter with your classmates.
Now let's hear from Gino about what's going on in our ministry this week.
Good morning, Dons. Welcome back to Light. I'm Gino Licasati. Our saint of the week this week is St. Gregory the Great. St. Gregory is the patron saint of musicians, singers, students, and teachers. Say a little prayer to St. Gregory before your next test. Next week, Ms. Ballieu, Ms. Benson, Ms. Swift, and Ms. Osmus's light groups will be going out to serve our community. Please keep them in your prayers. Seniors, mark your calendar. October 19th is the first senior service day of the school year. For this project, we will work with San Diego Coast Keepers to clean up a local beach. Stay tuned for more details, but in the meantime, please see Molly Melican, Abby Schulhuber, Celine Aubrey Dumond, or Mr. Hurt for more information. Now let's send it off to Delaney for some information on the Muscular Dystrophy Association Muscle Walk.
Thanks, Gino. I'm here with 3 juniors, Kay Petosa, Cameron Bernard, and Annalise Castro, who want to share a little bit about their NHS service project. So, Kay, what is your project?
We're making a walking team for the MDA Muscle Walk, which stands for Muscular Dystrophy Association, and we want to raise money and awareness for people who have muscle diseases.
Great. And Cameron, when is the event?
It is this Sunday, September 27th at 8:30 a.m. and we encourage anyone who comes out to wear a red shirt.
Awesome. And Annalise, how can people get involved with the walk?
You can join our walk team by going on the CCHS homepage or coming to our table at lunch.
Awesome. Thanks for the information, ladies. You heard it here first, Dons. For CCTV Light, I'm Delaney Grazier. Back to Gino.
Thanks, Delaney. Cathedral is going back to Nicaragua this winter from February 13th to the 20th. Students will travel to Nicaragua to work with the Amigos for Christ to help provide clean drinking water to remote areas of Nicaragua. If you are interested in going on this amazing trip, see Mr. Hurt or Ms. Prepara. Also, more details will follow right here on CCTV. Lastly, next Thursday, October 1st, is the St. Therese of Lisieux liturgy, so don't forget to dress up. Well, that's all I have for you this week. For CCTV Light, I'm Gino Licasati.
Thanks, Gino.
Ambassador induction is next Monday. Congrats to all the newcomers.
Now let's hear from Cole about sports this week.
What's happening, Dons? I'm Cole Mueller, and welcome back to another week of some sports. Your Dons varsity football team faced off against the Helix Highlanders last Friday, losing a tough game. They play tonight up in Bakersfield against Liberty High School at 7 p.m. Be sure to follow our boys on El Cid for updates on the game. Your girls' golf team lost a tough one to Canyon Crest Academy at Riverwalk Golf Course this past week. Their next match is today at 3:30 against Coronado at the Rancho Bernardo Community Course, so come out and support. Now, throwing it off to your Dons wrestling team where Adriana caught up with them.
Thanks. I'm here with your wrestling team, Michael, Warren, and John. So Michael, can you give us an overview of the season?
So right now we're in preseason training, so we train every Tuesday and Thursday, and then the season starts in November, and we're looking for individual CIF titles and to go to the Masters tournament.
Awesome. And John, can people still join?
Yes, right now we're looking mostly for underclassmen, but anyone can join. We're a fairly young team, so we're looking to grow for the future.
And Warren, how can people join?
You can join by talking to one of the 3 of us or talking to anybody on the wrestling team. You can come into a practice on Tuesday, Thursday from 2:30 to 4 to try it out, or when the season starts any day of the week.
You heard it here first, Dons. For CCTV, I'm Adriana. Back to you, Cole.
Thanks, Adriana. Your girls' tennis team beat University City last week. Their next game is Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. against La Jolla at home. Your girls' varsity volleyball team took on the Santa Fe Christian Eagles this past week, winning the game with a final score of 3-0. Their next game is tonight against Scripps Ranch at 4:45 at our own Claver Center. Come out and support your girls tonight. Now off to Hayden, who caught up with the men's water polo team.
Hey Dons, I'm here with Marco and Spencer from your boys varsity water polo team. So Marco, how do you plan on getting a 4P in CIF this year?
We just plan on working hard and continuing what we did the last 3 years and just building on our success, and yeah.
Awesome. And Spencer, what are your goals for the rest of the season besides CIF?
Well, we have a tournament coming up this weekend, America's Finest City Tournament. We want to win that tournament, and then we want to place top 4 in our other big tournament, North-South.
Awesome. For CCTV, I'm Hayden Hoey. Back to you in the anchor room, Cole.
Thanks, Hayden. Well, that's it for sports this week, Dons. I'm Cole Mueller. Now back to you in the anchor room.
Thanks, Cole. Next week is Spirit Week, so check Facebook and posters for themed dress.
Now let's hear about the Butterfly Project.
Hey Dons, Francesca Federico here with Miss Harrison to talk to you guys a little bit more about the Butterfly Project. So Miss Harrison, what can you tell us?
A few years ago, I had the privilege of going to a conference about the Holocaust, and that's where I found out about the Butterfly Project. And the Butterfly Project is an artistic educational project that memorializes the 1.5 million children who died in the Holocaust and honors the survivors in the process. Myself, Ms. Chailloux, and Ms. Whitman, we took it upon ourselves to be involved in the making of translating the biographies in the language, and Ms. Whitman's classes went ahead and painted the butterflies and the background that you can see in the library.
So lastly, what does this butterfly project mean to you?
It is extremely meaningful to me. We have to remember this year, for example, it is the year of mercy, a year of kindness, and also it is a good way to show tolerance and understanding in the world, and peace and hope.
Okay, thanks, Ms. Harrison. For CCTV, I'm Francesca Federico, sending it back to Kiana and Rachel in the anchor room.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. I'm Rachel Selner.
And I'm Kiana Schleman. Have a wonderful weekend, and remember,
keep it real, Dons.